fine orchestra of Artie Shaw gets us kicked off into the first edition of the 1990s of another edition of Begin to Beguine. And Happy New Year to you. My name is JR Ybarra, and I'm glad that you can join us here on this very first Monday of the 1990s. And we're going to be continuing the celebration of the new year by looking back at some of the best of the big band and swinging era right here on 89.3 FM KPCC in Pasadena. So I'll be with you until the hour of midnight, as always, your tour guide as we take a musical excursion. And we will be looking at some of the best music that was made famous during this week of January, as well as taking a note on some birthdays that are being marked this particular week, that being Maxine Andrews of the Andrews Sisters, as well as Xavier Cugat. So towards our 11 o'clock hour, you can look forward to some of the focus on some of their music tonight, as well as a lot of great swing and sentimental favorites in between. So stick with me here, and I'm sure that you are going to be enjoying a lot of these great classics from the big band era. Trust that you had yourself a great New Year's Day. Maybe you're all settled in after having a great day of being participating in the Rose Parade or watching all the football games on the tube today. And it's time to sit back and relax and enjoy some great music here on FM 89.3. Here's Erskine Hawkins and the orchestra, an appropriately titled number here. It's called Holiday for Swing. Yes, sir. Time for a little rug cutting. Put back on furniture there and give yourself a little dancing room. Erskine Hawkins and the orchestra getting us going tonight with Holiday for Swing, and I think appropriately titled for tonight. And we are just going to continue on with the New Year's celebration here on FM 89.3 KPCC from the City of Roses in Pasadena. And trust that you had yourself a very fine New Year's night and New Year's Eve, New Year's Day. And it's been quite evident out in front here, out in Colorado Boulevard, that we had a parade go by today because there's mounds of trash to be picked up for the maintenance folks here in Pasadena. And hopefully maybe some of you came out here this morning and had a great time. I trust that you did. This is Begin to Beguine. My name is JR Ybarra. And we're celebrating the new decade by taking a look back at some of the decades of the 30s and 40s, maybe some a little bit of the 50s, through the big band and swinging era here on KPCC. So let's just keep the music rolling. Here's Tex Beneke and his orchestra with Festivals.
In that old jalop and head for the malted shop, and all the cats join in. Down goes my last two bits, come up one banana split, and all the cats join in. Drop your jack in that old jukebox, play your favorite disc. When you dance with the Barbie socks, you dance at your own risk. Rip, everybody swings, yes, swing, till the rafters ring and all the cats join in.
Smooth jazz, Roy Eldridge with All the Cats Join In. Yes, I like it. Tex Beneke before that with Festivals. It is 10:15. You're listening to Begin to Beguine on National Public Radio for Southern California, 89.3 FM, KPCC, from the City of Roses here in Pasadena. My name is JR Ybarra, up with you until the hour of midnight with always the finest in big band and swinging music. And remember, at midnight, the music continues with Larry Sherwin with After Hours until 2 a.m. So you see, you have about 4 hours of great music in store for you here on KPCC. So keep that dial set right here. Don't turn the TV on. It's not worth it anyway. Why don't we just continue on with more great music here? Here's something different from the swinging era, a band that was really not very well noted, but nonetheless provided a lot of fine music. And the real interesting thing is it's made up of an all-female band. Here are the International Sweethearts of Rhythm with Jump Children.
When you're feeling low and you don't know what to do. When you're feeling low and you don't know what to do. Just stay in the groove. Don't let nothing bother you. I ain't good looking and I don't have waist-long hair. I ain't good looking and I don't have waist-long hair. But my mother gave me something will take me anywhere. I may be
Before he ever got involved with television with his family, Ozzie Nelson provided the swinging era with a lot of fine music, and there with that number, the Central Avenue Shuffle, Ozzie Nelson and his orchestra. And previous to that, we heard from a very interesting group from the swinging era, a group that was comprised of an all-female band, the International Sweethearts of Rhythm, and a band that was not very well noted at the time, basically because it was made up of all women and mostly all black women, and provided a lot of great music during the swinging era, but was pretty much largely ignored by the media at the time because they primarily played for black audiences during the swinging era. But as you can tell, sampling that particular number from Jump Children, that they really had a very nice swinging beat to them. It's 10:22. This is Begin to Beguine on 89.3 FM, KPCC in Pasadena. And why don't we have the music just keep on rolling? Here's Charlie Barnett with Andy's Boogie.
Go home and get your basket. We'll take a trip to the woods. Go home and get your basket. We'll take a trip to the woods. May not pick no berries, but sure come home feeling good. 3 and 3 is 6. 6 and 3 is 9. You give me a little lovin', I'll give you some of mine, 'cause I love you, baby. Yes, 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 I do. I'm gonna keep on loving you. I don't care what you go and do.
strong, to whom she used to sing this song. Hey, Daddy, I want a diamond ring, bracelets, everything. Daddy, you want to get the best for me, yeah. Hey, Daddy, gee, won't I look swell in sables, clothes with Paris labels? Daddy, you want to get the best for me, la-la-la-la-la. Here's an amazing revelation with a bit of stimulation. I'd be a great sensation. I'd be your inspiration. Daddy, I want a brand new car, champagne, caviar. Daddy, you want to get the best for me. Hey, Daddy, I want a diamond ring, bracelets, everything. Daddy, you want to get the best for me, yeah. Hey, Daddy, gee, won't I look swell in sables, clothes with Paris labels? Daddy, you want to get the best for me, la-la-la-la-la. Here's an amazing revelation with a bit of stimulation. I'd be a great sensation. I'd be your inspiration. Daddy, I want a brand new car, champagne, caviar. Daddy, you want to get the best for me, la.
Little swing and sway with Mr. K, Sammy K and his orchestra, along with the K Choir and Daddy. That particular number put together by Bobby Troop. And previous to that, Charlie Barnett and the orchestra from March of the year 1946 with Andy's Boogie and Andy Gibson doing the number, providing the number on that, vocal by Art Roby. It's 10:29. This is Begin the Beguine here on KPCC, and welcome to this very first edition of the 1990s. My name is JR Ybarra, and we are just finishing up our very first half hour of music, but don't go anyplace. We have about an hour and a half left with more of the best hits from the swinging era here on KPCC. And I just would like to remind you, if you would like to get in touch with me, you can drop me a postcard in care of KPCC, 1570 East Colorado Boulevard, Pasadena, California, 91106. And if you have any kind of requests or particular numbers or artists or bands that you would like to hear on a Monday evening, then simply jot that down on a postcard. And I will do my absolute best to get that on the air as soon as I possibly can. But you have to do your part in dropping me a line. So once again, the address to write is KPCC, 1570 East Colorado Boulevard, Pasadena, California, 91106. And you can just draw attention to JR or to Begin the Beguine, and it will be forwarded to me. And like I say, I always love to hear from you because it's a pleasure serving you and having the music that you would like to hear here on Monday evenings. So take that time out for me. I would appreciate that little favor if you could do that. All right? 10:30 right on the nose. Back in the year 1942, during the very first week of January, this number by the Glenn Miller Orchestra was first getting into the music popularity charts. Here he is with A String of Pearls.
to this song, 'cause I don't want to wait a moment too long to say that I'd love to get you on a slow boat to China, all to myself alone. Get you and keep you in my arms evermore. Leave all your lovers weeping on a faraway shore. Out on the briny with that moon big and shiny, melting your heart of stone. Honey, I'd love to get you on a slow boat to China, all to myself alone.
I'd love to get you on a slow boat to China, all to myself alone. A twist in the rudder and a rip in the sail, drifting and dreaming, throw the compass over the rail. Out on the ocean, far from all the commotion, melting your heart of stone. I'd love to get you on a slow boat to China, all to myself, there's nobody else. Yes, all to myself alone.
The Kay Kaiser Orchestra there with the vocals provided by Harry Babbitt, that is, along with Gloria Wood from the year 1947 on a slow boat to China. And previous to that, we heard a number that was making it into the music popularity charts this week of January back in the year 1942. The Glenn Miller Orchestra with A String of Pearls. Here's another number that was also making it into the music popularity charts of the same year of 1942. Woody Herman with Blues in the Night.
Mama done told me when I was a knee pants. My mama done told me, son, a woman will sweet talk and give you the big eye. But when that sweet talking's done, a woman's a two-face, a worrisome thing who'll leave you to sing the blues in the night. Now the rain's
are falling, hear the train a calling, hooey.
My mama done told me.
Hear that lonesome whistle blowing across the trestle, hooey.
My mama done told me.
A hooey da hooey, oh clickety-clack, the echoing back the blues in the night. From Natchez to Mobile, from Memphis to St. Joe, wherever the fall winds blow. I've been in some big towns and heard me some big talk, but there is one thing I know. A woman's a two-faced, a worrisome thing who'll leave you to sing the blues in the night.
of the year 1937 that a very young 20-year-old man by the name of Harry James first joined the Benny Goodman Orchestra. And in commemoration of that, we just heard a couple of numbers to honor the date of that joining of the Goodman Band by Harry James. They were a very interesting recording. That was by Mir Bistushane. Actually, that was the recorded part 2 of that particular number, as you could hear the vocal by Martha Tilton in that, and as well as Harry James doing the trumpet work on that particular number. And starting things off with that 2 in a row by Harry James, his orchestra exclusively started off there with Cherry. It is 10:48. You are listening to Begin to Beguine here on KPCC in Pasadena. And I might mention to you that before that one, we had Woody Herman and his orchestra with a number that comes from January the 2nd of the year 1942, first making it into the music popularity charts there with Blues in the Night. My name is JR Ybarra, and I appreciate the time that you are spending with me here on Begin to Beguine as we continue our New Year's celebration and a celebration of the new decade by looking back maybe a couple of few decades through the 30s, 40s, and maybe a touch of the 50s through the swinging era here on KPCC and the music that lives on forever in a sense. So why don't we continue on with that music now? Here's a number by Fats Waller with Dinah.
Is anyone finer in the state of Carolina? If there's and you know her, sure to me, Dinah. With those sexy eyes blazing, how I long to sit and gaze into the eyes of Dinah Lee. Every night, why do I shake with pride? Because my dynamite changed her mind about me. Oh, Dinah, if she wanted to China, I would hop an ocean liner just to be with Dinah Lee. Bring it on out to Jackson. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Bye, 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 bye. I'm talking about Dinah Lee. Yes, yes, yes.
Taking a trip back through the mid to late 30s there, we heard from the Count Basie Orchestra from the year 1937 with A Study in Brown. And starting things off with Fats Waller from June of 1935 with Dinah. 10:55, right on the nose. Why don't we continue with more great music from the swingin' era? Here's Duke Ellington. The Duke Ellington Orchestra giving us the West Indian Stomp. It's 10:58. This is National Public Radio for all of Southern California, FM 89.3 KPCC in Pasadena.